Andranik Migranyan is the director of Institute for Democracy and Cooperation in New York, and he spoke to me about whether the U.S. or EU sanctions will have an impact on the crisis.
For these last 2 weeks, we heard a lot about possible sanctions, Russia would pay the price, and all these kind of things which were said by Obama, Kerry, and many other Russian politicians and pundits, which means this was expected, and at least what is now announced, it's not something which could scare Russia or force Russia, to surrender or change its mode or to correct its position.
Will this have an impact on the economy longer term, you think, from Russia's point of view?
A lot of people are talking that America must go forward and try to substitute Russian gas supply and energy supply, oil supply to Europe by American gas, American oil, and all these kind of things. But I don't think that, according to serious experts, this kind of proposals are realistic, at least in short and in medium terms, because still America is net importer of gas and oil, and it will take a long time to build terminals, to supply energy resources, and European economy has to survive until that time.
Besides the economy, we also have to talk about the relationship between Russia and the U.S. and Russia and Europe as well. Most of the media around the world are talking about this so-called Cold War being put back into place. In your view, do you think that's being overstated, or what should America be concerned with?
It's for sure overstated, because Cold War was the rivalry between two competing systems having their own vision of the life and the world, and of course that was existential threat for Western world, for America, and Soviets perceived that also as an existential threat for them. Now it's not the case. This is a local conflict. At least Moscow perceives that this conflict this way. This is not a zero-sum game in global world, because still Russia cooperates with Americans, as I said, on many issues, and Europe is still Russia's biggest trade partner. Of course, Russia, the world became, different since the collapse of Soviet Union, and as many sober analysts are mentioning, not all roads go to Washington or Brussels.